And hello there, everybody. Pulling up all these Battlefront. That is not what the name of the game is. Battlefront II videos. I know this is a lot after the games actually come out, but my upload schedule doesn't do a very good job with when the AAAs come out. Anyway, this is Temierus here with Battlefront 2. And this is attempt number... Man, the lag. I'm going to get to that in a second. This is like attempt number 3? Yeah, about attempt number 3 to do this. The first one just didn't work at all because there was just lag and stuff. The second attempt was my recording software decided that it wanted to completely change the scaling on how it was wanting to record all this, so we got a quarter of the screen.
We'll take it from here.
So that was clearly a no-go. So this is basically the last minute recording I'm doing for this video, I will be honest with you. So we're going to do a little bit of this campaign here. There's a bit of a first mission, but as you can see this lag in the game right now, it's horrendous in the cutscenes. So I went ahead and skipped 2 cutscenes. I captured footage of the first one. I'm going to stick that on the end of the video so anybody who wants to can just gawk at the sheer nonsense that is all the lag that's in there. And yeah, so we're going to play this campaign a little bit, see if it's what we were hoping for as a campaign.
It's over. Bunker is secure.
From what I've heard from people that have already played it, it doesn't quite turn out how everybody was hoping it would and what EA was hyping it up to be. But I don't know. I say I don't know because I haven't reached the end of it, not because I'm just trying to be indecisive and stall for time. I would never do something like that. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. I'll just flat out say it. The one thing that I did notice though is that, like here, when you're playing the campaign, the rebels, there's a lot of variation between the rebels. Like, they got humans of all shapes and sizes. They've got Solistans. They've got Quarrens. Not to be confused with Mass Effect's Quarians. That one trips me up a lot. They look nothing alike. There's also some Twi'leks running around and all that. So there's a lot of variation in the Rebels, but in the multiplayer, you can't do any customization to your characters. So that kind of confused me for a moment. Because, like, well, right there, you had a bunch of customization. And I was honestly looking forward to what they were going to do with the customization for the droids. Because even if I don't care for the prequels all the time, I was always a fan of Droid Army. When I played the older Battlefronts, it was always just random games playing as the droids, most often. And Galactic Battlegrounds, that was one that I played a lot, that had droids in it. Trade Federation was like my main faction. So, I always dig the droids. I mean, heck, in the... played some of the pen and paper Star Wars roleplay games. And at least 2 of them I made droid characters for. One of them is... I did an MK series maintenance droid, which you may... If you've played many Star Wars games, you may remember an MK droid from X-Wing Alliance. That's the name of the game I was trying to think up. But that was an interesting one because I was trying to follow through the thing of... Yeah, we were fighting stormtroopers in it, but I was trying to make it seem like I was just a random maintenance droid.
We should too.
We're near platform 4.
Oh, here comes a big
Is there a
plot
shuttle
thing.
there?
No, TIE fighters only.
Even better.
We should move carefully. We don't know how many rebels are out here.
No, we'll deal with them the same as the rest. Today we wipe out that scum once and for all.
Look alive, agents. We can grieve later. Right now, we need to move.
On you, Commander.
We need to
Then
reach
we get to
platform
all
4 and
despair.
secure those TIE fighters. That's our only way back to the Corvus. Agent Miko, scout ahead.
Yes, Commander.
Agent Hask, contact the Eviscerator. I need to speak with the Admiral.
Yes, Commander. Patching you through now.
Admiral, Inferno Squad is evacuating.
Somebody has
headquarters.
to question whether they're good guys or not. When you start first thing like Eviscerator and Executor.
We're pulling out of the system.
I mean, really?
Make it to your ship, Commander. Survive. I will send you the rendezvous coordinates.
Yes, sir. We'll contact you when we reach the Corvus.
I don't understand how this happened. The trap was perfect.
Someone made a mistake. High Command overlooked something crucial again.
No.
Yeah,
has to
that
be
there were
more.
Shield and Sword of Story
The rebels
characters.
were outnumbered and outgunned.
It's simple. The Emperor underestimated the strength of our enemy, and we paid the price.
Commander, permission to speak freely.
Granted.
I know we're alone, Aiden, but that sounded treasonous.
Because it was.
Look to the sky, Hask. It's not treason if it's the truth.
Heads up, Commander. Rebel patrol headed your way.
Thank you, Agent Miko. We'll take care of them.
Alright, I let them spoke. I let them speak. I was about to say I let them spoke. That's not right. No, that's not right. I let them speak. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. Playing droids and tabletops. So I had that MK,
I have a visual on the
because you had to
vessel.
pick destinies. I picked the destiny if he was going to help form the,
Rein it in, Agent.
there was an organization that's basically droids trying to free other droids. But by doing that, it was basically just a droids first run droids organization. Empire considers it a terrorist group.
Taking them down.
But, yeah, so I was doing that. That was an interesting one. The other one was... It was a, I can't remember the full name of him. It was a hunter-killer droid from the Clone Wars era. And we did... It was in an alternate kind of timeline deal. Where it was going to be a lot more bad guy stuff. And, I was that hunter-killer droid, and I was disguising myself by wearing Dark Trooper armor everywhere, which, if you know anything about Dark Trooper
Keep
armor,
scouting, Agent. We'll see
it
what we can
itself is also a droid,
do. Need a slice.
but because Dark Trooper armor doesn't even necessarily let Force users see through it, nobody's really suspicious that there's a droid inside of a droid, maybe. And he just went around the galaxy acting as a bounty hunter the whole time. So, I enjoy my droids. So I've always kind of enjoyed the more robots. I don't know, that just seemed more relatable, I think would be the thing to say. Alright, we'll get up here. We'll shoot some rebels in the face, help out the stormtroopers. Before the Ewoks show up and myrtleize them all. As Ewoks are wont to do. And that stupid lag's back. Yeah, they have a reloading bar. I haven't quite been able to figure out what it's supposed to be. It's kind of like Gears of War, that's what I remember that kind of reload bar from. But as far as I can tell, it's... I know for a fact it's if you hit the red hazard stripes. Red hazard stripes. I'm combining all of my words today. If you hit the red hazard stripes, then you have to wait a while because you screwed up your reload. Or your cooldown. Whatever it is. These things just build up heat. You don't actually have an ammunition to necessarily worry about. And if you hit the blue one, you just get it done right there. See, bam, right there. And I believe the yellow bar is basically a limited time frame of you just don't build up heat. So, it's nice. It also would have been nice if the game would have ever spelled that out. I don't recall it ever explaining that.
The rebels have them pinned down.
We have to help our troopers. Go.
Oh, there's a
Stand
couple
your
way over
ground
there.
and return fire.
Inferno squad.
The
Yes.
Empire is evacuating Endor. Push back these rebels.
Rocket launcher.
Understood, Commander. We're with you. They got me.
Okay. So we got a rocket launcher now, that's nice.
That's all
Now, I've played quite a bit of the arcade in this.
Hearing reports of enemy troops
Basically, I've played the
landing across
entire
the
dark
border,
side of the
identifying
arcade
troops all
before I
over
did
this
any of this.
We won't be here much
So
longer.
sue me.
We weren't expecting
And
special forces.
the nice thing is
That's the
the
point,
rocket
Sergeant.
launcher in this
All
Battlefront
safe. Bring
here
your debt, Commander.
is not like the rocket launcher when I tried to play multiplayer in Call of Duty World War II, which I put up a little while ago. And that is if I shoot the rocket launcher near people, because the rocket launcher, you know, makes a big explosion, it actually has a splash damage and can hurt people. It's quite upsetting when I was shooting rockets near people in the Call of Duty game and basically nothing happened to them. Of course, I was also trying to run around with an SMG in an environment where you should really only have an MP40 because Call of Duty maps are just like 10 feet wide. And that was pretty annoying. It really felt when I was playing that one, it was basically either you have the STG-44 or you're not playing the multiplayer right. So, yeah. I literally got to the point of trying to use the LMG in that game I was about to just start asking Activision, what's the purpose of the LMG? Because I'm playing it and I just feel like I'm playing the game wrong. So yeah, that's enough ranting about that game. This one, despite all the loot box microtransaction bullshit, I actually do have fun with. Like, I had fun playing all of the arcade. Had some problems trying to get multiplayer to work without lag, making it almost impossible to play. Even just doing the arcade where you just make a big match of just infantry brawl with AI, that was itself even entertaining. So, I'm in the camp of like it, don't like the microtransaction nonsense.
We're done here. Agent Miko, what's your position?
Alright.
I've rallied a squad near the platform.
And
Waiting on you and Agent
I mean, the
Hash before we
game
move in.
looks nice.
On
It
our
definitely
way.
has some nice visuals going for it. I gotta give it that. The problem is I can't tweak the visuals in case like that right there. Because when I see stuff like that, my first instinct is, okay, I'll go in, I'll turn down particle effects, maybe turn down shaders some, and some games have let you do things, they'll mess around with the heat distortion effects and mess around with those. Basically some smaller things, just so it runs smoother, but oddly enough in Battlefront 2, you can't do anything to the graphics settings really.
Rebels have seized platform 4. It's gonna be a fight to take it back.
Looks like you're ready
That's
for
what
it.
we already have right now, isn't it?
Troopers, we're gonna take back that platform and
Yeah.
evacuate this moon. And then we're gonna make the rebellion pay.
Yes, Commander. We're with you.
For the Empire!
Yay! We're not the bad guys, don't worry about it. We're clearly the good guys. Alright, I think we'll get up to that platform and then I will attempt to have the multiplayer work. I make no promises nor guarantees. So you're just gonna have to deal with that one. And then we will, if that doesn't work, I will probably just show some arcade smashing. And that way you can have an idea of kinda how the game operates essentially, and then you can tell if you want to deal with the inevitability of the microtransactions showing back up. Because unfortunately, even though they did get taken out, it is temporary. And the bits that I like of this game make me dread, absolutely dread, when those stupid microtransactions work their way back into this. It's not going to be fun times. I will not be a happy camper. But I ain't putting any money in that microtransaction, no matter how hard they try. And they do try. There's a lot of the... You can find other channels that have already covered the game. They talk about the predatory natures of what EA's been throwing up in there to get you to spend real money on microtransactions, to get your random loot boxes, to get your random loot, to do your random stuff. Because heaven forbid you don't have a game where you actually progress by playing it, or to have one where your stuff's just already there. Like the previous Battlefront 2. You didn't have to go and get a loot box to unlock a hero to play as after you earn points in-game to play as said hero. The heroes were just already unlocked. Get to the points in-game. Here you go. You're doing awesome. Why don't you go wreck faces like Darth Maul? So, yeah. In case you're curious, that's one reason why people are miffed about the microtransaction things, just because it's been shown for us to have a Battlefront that works without having the microtransaction. Just kill it with a gun. Yeah, kill it with a blaster. Oh, somebody over there. Come on! Good lord. The campaign and the multiplayer have been notorious on lag. The arcade mode, I'll get lag for a little bit, and then it'll be fine. So it's basically just, you gotta let it run for about 40 seconds, then it recovers. I still think that's way too long to have to wait to make this lag go away. Especially because right now I'm playing a single player. I don't need to be connected online, but it's EA. You gotta be connected online for some stupid reason. Alright, let's try and check out that multiplayer then. Okay, we're here in the multiplayer, and unfortunately, that lag is still hanging about. I do not think I will be able to contribute in a beneficial way with it. Yep, there it goes. I cannot even point my gun to be able to shoot at the guy to try and participate. Throw a grenade over there. Maybe a grenade will hit somebody. Nope. And look at that, I killed somebody. And somebody went way. I only know that because I played League of Legends a while ago for a bit. That lag seems to have calmed down. That's good, that's good. I might be able to actually play. I might be able to see how terrible I am at this. That's good. No! I was supposed to throw the grenade! No! A thermal detonator! I just realized that's a joke that nobody's probably gonna understand. They're just gonna think I'm saying detonator stupidly. That was in one of our Star Wars tabletop RPGs. That was a rat accident. Giant praying mantis, they sweat out Bacta. And I was a tech specialist. And at some point in the night, everybody just started calling thermal detonators thermal detonators. And that just turned into a thing that we did. It's always thermal detonators. There was somebody up there. I'm hitting him. I am hitting him. Got him! Ha! Take that! Out-sniped a sniper. Oh yeah! I'm gonna push up. I've got the lag. That means I can sacrifice myself for you guys. That thermal detonator did not throw the way I wanted to throw. Oh no, the lag's back! Luckily this guy was able to compensate for me. So, that is bonus. Whoa, crap. I am very glad that they actually put in the button to say how to dodge, because the last Battlefront 2, I could never figure out how to actually get the dodge to work. No, the lag, why is it back? Why is the lag back? I was doing not absolutely god-awfully. I will not say I was doing good. I was not doing god-awfully. Probably showing a lot of this multiplayer that's unnecessary. You people just probably have already gotten the point. I'm not doing that great at it, and I got lag on there. And you can see it. You can legitimately see that lag's there. It's not just a guy doing bad going, oh, it's the lag. You know those people you get on all the online multiplayers always blame everything but themselves. I can freely admit when I'm doing bad at a game. But sometimes that lag does get in there, and it is a legitimate complaint. Oh my. Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck. I can't do anything about this. So I guess we'll leave the video here. Except for this and the bunch of lag, I have liked the game. I haven't messed with the microtransaction loot boxes except for a bare minimum because that's all I was going to give it. But yeah, it's Battlefront 2. I'm liking it, ignoring the microtransactions. Then again, I could have just had the arcade mode as just a game and I could have had fun in that because I've played the older Battlefronts. That's where you got a lot of your gameplay out of it. I'll probably also finish that campaign at some point, even though the campaign is apparently not actually finished. Heard that one. So, yep, I'm gonna see if maybe I can figure out how to be unstuck here. But you don't all need to watch that. So I'll be ending the video as I'm sitting here rambling, saying the same things I've said 1,000 times before. So I hope you enjoy yourselves on the rest of this day. Bird, 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 bird. Can't shoot the bird. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I'll sit here and just wallow with my tree log. He's now my bestest friend. I shall love him. He shall love me. Until eventually he either rots away or I die. I will probably die before he does. Especially because there's Ewoks out there. Those are dangerous little bastards. So, yeah. Keep rambling. Even though I said I was going to end this. So, I'm just going to end this.
So let's talk facts. That's what I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code.